So I started in 2006, and it was kind of an accident where I just learned that my digital camera could do video. And it was at the same time my friend liked this eye look that I did. And I usually don't wear makeup to work, and I just happened to do a little bit of makeup. And so she asked me, and I'm like, okay, let me show you. I just learned that on the internet. You can do YouTube and like just all this stuff. So then I did this quick clip where I didn't talk or anything, and it was just kind of like, it was really awkward to watch everything. And then so people started requesting, and I looked into it, and I was like, oh, you know what? Everyone on YouTube, like Ford Models was like the big one, was doing makeup on people. And so I wanted to do like a makeup artist on themselves. Like, this is how you would do it on yourself. And so that's when I created Purse Buzz, and just kind of Purse Buzz started with like everything in your purse. You know, you put everything in your purse, like you live out of your purse. I figured this whole website would be just all the girly things that come out of your purse. But yeah, I've been able to travel the States, you know, like all different places. Like New York, I've never been to New York, and all of a sudden here I am going like every few months. It's just insane.
You just got back from New York.
Yeah, I did for Fashion Week, so that was really fun. I worked with Lancome and Temptune, OCC Makeup, went to the Hervé Leger show, and that was like 15 minutes of like insanity, but it was mostly clothes, like, because the makeup that we did was very simple. It was just like a little bit of a lip liner on the eyes and a little like coral, and it was just really clean and fresh.
Can you tell me about some of the press shoots that you've done?
Well, my very first one was with the New York Times. It was like this big picture, and it was really cute because it was me, my little camcorder, and they took a picture of it, and so that was one of them. And then Glamour. Like, I loved Glamour growing up. That was like, you know, Glamour and everything. And so I had like a whole page in there, and like I bought 10 copies. It was so cool because I felt like a model. Like, they did my hair and they like curled it and like teased it all like high fashion. It was huge, and it was just like amazing to have that experience. Last I checked, I hit 90 million views, like total on YouTube. And it's just crazy, you know, you're like 90 million, that sounds like a lot, but like when you actually sit there and think of like the views of American Idol and like all those other types of shows, you're like, oh my God, it is just me, you know, just kind of uploading it myself. So it's just been crazy whirlwind. Well, at first, like when I first started, it was really weird. They wanted to see like the celebrity / like porn style like eyes, like the Playboy Penthouse, and I was like, really? That's so, it's so easy one, but it's like really just fascinating that all girls, you know, they all want to be able to bring out that sexy side of them. And then now it's like Kim Kardashian is like the big, you know, with her lashes and this, so yeah. So I mean, I would love to be able to replicate her eyes, but her eyes are just like so different with the lashes, and you know, it's like only Kim can do it, you know? In my makeup bag, I need moisturizer. I need to have hand sanitizer. I'm like this germaphobe freak. But lately I've been loving Lancome's lipstick, but I like it because it has a magnet to it, and so it closes, because I hate when like my lipstick containers open up and they just kind of rumble in there and there's like crumbs and lint. And so I love the magnetic, and I love how it's so moisturizing. And then I love OCC's airbrush foundation, but I don't like to set up the whole entire gun system like every single time. And so I just use a stippling brush, and then I just put it on my face. So I'm like airbrushed every day, but not using the gun. My big thing is like, you should only do videos when you're happy, in a good mood, you know, because sometimes I feel like I'm hanging out with like a best friend when I watch these videos. So I watch like a lot of the videos, and I'm like, yeah, I want to buy that. And I'm going on the sites and like shopping, you know, whenever they're selling stuff or like talking about it. And so my advice is to be, you know, feel like you really want to do the video, and to network, because like I seriously started in a corner of my room. I mean, now I've been able to meet you, and I've been able to meet Heidi Klum, Dita Von Teese. Everyone has something to contribute, and I'm just like starstruck around them, because like not only are they makeup artists, but they're actual artists that can see the colors and like design and just put something together that's just like, wow.
Any final words you want people to know about Elisa, Purse Buzz, what's coming up next for you?
Well, I want to say thank you so much for like everything that you've done, and thank you so much for like everybody just being so supportive, because really it's just been me, like this one girl show, just doing all these updates and uploading and all this stuff. And so, I mean, everyone's been just so wonderful and so supportive, and it's just like really hard to, because you don't really know what you're doing. Like, there isn't a book, you know, there's not a book that says this is what you do as a vlogger, video vlogger. And I mean, my next thing right now is like fashion. Like I want to start talking about that because my big passion is like actually fashion and hair because it all goes together, you know? And so like that's my big thing is to start talking about a little bit more fashion and just really I want to educate that even though you do a look for somebody or like you do this style, you can always manipulate it and change it to what you want it to be, like to inspire. So that's like my next thing is I want to inspire like the whole fashion and, you know, not feeling like you have to follow trends, but just be inspired by it.